Hello, this is Robert with Engineered Efficiency. In this lesson, we'll be looking at marked points. To get started, I've already opened a drawing called Marked Points. This is located in Module 7 of this course. In this drawing at the moment, I have an assembly already created with lanes, curbs, sidewalks, and daylighting. I now want to add marked points. What are marked points? Well, marked points, every one of these points here on the assembly has a name or a value to it. There's a lot of different reasons why you would want to add marked points to an assembly. The reason that I typically would add a mark point to it is so if I'm going to stake out this project when I'm done. When you're using the subassemblies out of the box, they've already got predefined codes. All these little circles are points. They have codes set to them. They may not be the codes that I want or that I want to go and stake out. And so I typically would go through and specify exact locations on my assembly where I want to stake out, and I want to give it the name that I know, not what the program is giving me. So to get started here, we're going to come up here to the Home tab on the ribbon. We're going to go to the Palettes panel, and we're going to select Tool Palettes. We're going to go to the Generic tab on the Tool Palettes. And down near the bottom here we have Marked Point. I'm going to select this. There's really only two things in here. It says the point name. What is this point name? I'm going to say left. I'm going to go LT back of curb. And the point code I want to use, I'm going to do the same thing. Left back of curb. The command line says select your marker point within an assembly. So I want to put a point right there. And so I've got a new point over this, and it's called LTBC, left back of curb. Now I'm going to change this. I'm going to go right back of curb. Right back of curb. And I'm going to come over here and place it at that location there. So I can go through my assembly and I can put specific names on specific points on my assembly. Another reason why you would be using mark points is I can put in another link in here called link to marker point. So let's say, for instance, I have a point here that I want to connect up to. I could put in a link to marker point. And I'm going to change this. The marker point name I want to link to is I'm going to say left BC. And I'll just place it right there. So it comes up and shows me this layout mode. So what this subassembly will do is it will go out and look for that left back of curb point and connect this line between those 2 points when it finds the left back of curb. The key to this is the left back of curb point must be placed before this link to mark point is added to your assembly. This concludes this lesson on marked points.